Humanity, an African species. Every person on this planet can trace their origin through thousands of years back to Africa. That is why we call East and Southern Africa the cradles of humankind.
But if we're all from Africa, how did humans spread to the rest of the world?
Homo sapiens first appeared in Africa 200,000 years ago. Around 60,000 years ago, groups of Homo sapiens expanded out of Africa into the Middle East. From there, some of the groups dispersed west into Europe. Others went east to Asia. From Asia, some spread south to Australasia 45,000 years ago, while others spread further east along the land bridge to populate North and South America by 15,000 years ago.
But if our ancient ancestors are African, why don't we all look African?
How should Africans look? Darker skin, curlier hair?
And how should other people look? Lighter skin, longer noses?
These are all regional variations. As Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa, it was their intelligence and Stone Age technology which allowed them to adapt to their new environments. Only a few of these adaptations were genetic, which caused the few physical differences we see between people around the world today. For instance, the further Homo sapiens moved away from the equator, different skin colors, hair types, and nose shapes started to develop. Darker skin is caused by greater amounts of melanin, which acts as a natural sunblock. Melanin protects your body from harmful UV rays, but allows your skin to absorb enough sunlight to produce vitamin D for strong bones and a healthy body. This is great in Africa where the sun is powerful. More melanin, more sunblock, healthier and darker skin. Homo sapiens began to migrate north, where the sun's rays are less intense. Having a lot of melanin here will block out too much of the sun, and less vitamin D will be produced. This results in weaker bones and harmful deformities. As Homo sapiens spread out over the earth, small glitches happened as DNA was passed from one generation to another. These glitches, or genetic mutations, affected how melanin is made in your skin, causing various skin shades to develop. Some of these mutations meant lighter skin, less sunblock. In Africa, that would be a problem. The sunlight would burn the lighter skin and even harm brain development in unborn children. But further north where the sun is less harsh, less melanin means less sunblock, allowing more vitamin D to be produced. Over the last 60,000 years, other genetic mutations occurred which allowed different head types and shapes of noses to appear. In this way, the African species Homo sapiens adapted to live in many environments in most regions of the planet. But these mutations happened everywhere and are still happening today. Different hair and nose types and even skin shades appear throughout every continent, every country, even in the same family.
So how do we define one race from another?
Scientifically, we can't. These traits are merely skin deep. They are no reflection on one's capabilities.
So prejudice based on race
Is scientifically baseless.
We may look different, but essentially, we are the same. Genetically, we are all 99.9% alike.
one African species, many different shades.
With many different shades of shades.
And shades of shades of shades.
All united by an African-grown intellect and technology.
But if our intellect and technology are effective for adaptation, why do we worry about the climate change, the sixth mass extinction?
That's a really good question for our next episode.
And if you can't wait, visit our website, past.org.za.
Or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.